How's it going, guys? So in the last video we talked a little bit about what had happened over the last 2 years, and we ended up doing a compression test on the FRS. So we're next up is we're gonna pull the engine. We had a few things that we left unplugged.
Yeah, we left all the spark plugs unplugged. The majority of the stuff is still loose. These are all hand tightened. Some hoses are not even plugged in. So, I mean, for the most part, it's just that. And then you did leave the engine.
Oh, the mounts?
The mounts.
Yeah, the mounts.
Mounts are loose.
Yeah, I just hand tighten those. We can figure it out. So, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna pull the engine. We don't know how to pull the engine. We haven't watched any videos. We're just gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna work our way through it and get that figured out. So we got the hoist to get that engine. Probably gonna have to pull the axles. Wait, what? No, we don't. It's rear wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, my car you do. But yeah, so we still might just take the wheels off. It might be easier.
No,
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Fluids. Gotta drain fluids. So we don't need to save any of that.
No.
I think the
oil, transmission fluid, no, it doesn't matter.
No.
We gotta get a new transmission anyway.
Okay, so if you guys want to figure out how to pull out the video or how to pull out the engine, watch the videos. We're not gonna cover that. There's plenty of videos out there, but for our time, I really don't want to sit and watch a video. I'm just gonna go ahead and dive into it and figure it out. I think we can figure it out.
Yeah, I agree.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up the camera, maybe do like a time lapse of it, and then you guys will watch the rest. So God knows how long it'll take us, but that'll be the next step. We'll update you guys as we go along.
Perfect.
What's going on, guys? So we got the bumper off, we got all of the air box off, so all of that has been removed. This module that we still don't know what it is yet, we got that unplugged. Justin is right now draining the oil, so he's draining that, made a mess. Next is coolant, so we'll get that drained. We'll get all these extra hoses unplugged, and we'll be able to pull the engine. So we might be able to do that today still. So we'll see.
Perfect.
One topic that we want to cover, I think that a lot of people struggle with, and you need a special tool. I think, is it by Subaru or who provides it to?
Subaru, I believe.
Okay, so it's a fuel line. So you have these weird connectors, right? So they have these weird lime green clips. So I don't know if we can get the camera to focus on. All right, so right there you can see one clip, and then you have one on the opposite side. So essentially what you need to do is, so this one's attached. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you guys how to disconnect that without this what is it, $100 tool?
Yeah,
it's just a cheap flimsy tool. So what we did is we just looked for a piece of plastic, and I actually have this Bondo thing, and I cut a chunk out of it. So a tab that's probably an inch wide. So if you look down the hose when it's connected, you can actually see where those clips are holding on to. So what you'll want to do is take the piece of plastic. What?
My camera skills are on point.
Dude, God, I don't know what that's gonna look like, but anyways, so we focused at least? Yeah. Okay, so what you'll want to do is take this plastic and you'll want to get it on the side that does not have the clips. So essentially you're gonna curve it and press it in there like this. So what it's doing now is putting pressure on this side of the clip and this side, which will then release the pressure on the tube. So we're gonna go ahead and place this plastic here. So it's all the way down, and now you should be able to just wiggle this out. There we go, and it's out. But that's it, piece of plastic, no $100 tool, fuel line's disconnected.
Perfect.
Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Oh yeah, I like Cougar in the mouth.
I'm gonna close my eyes and just hold you.
Something.
It hits me in the head, I swear to God.
Almost there. Alright. Ow! Are we good? Are we good?
No.
So, we got the engine pulled. So, we did it both the transmission and the engine, so we didn't separate the two, and everything came out great. So, we didn't have really anything left as we were pulling it. By the way, this is a first for me. I pulled an engine from a front wheel drive car. I've never pulled a rear wheel drive engine. Well, transmission at least, both engine and transmission. So overall, yeah, I think it was pretty easy. It really wasn't bad at all. What'd you think?
No, it's pretty easy, straightforward, pretty much.
So we did have one ground here that we had missed, but that was an easy disconnect, so it was just that bolt right there. So right now we're just gonna leave it here, sitting on that tire, spare tire, and over in the engine bay, everything is, I guess, fine. We didn't have any issues aside from like leaks, so there's just a bunch of coolant down there. We left all of our AC lines in place. We just have the condenser zip tied. Fuel lines, we have them right here. Everything else was fine. So the engine that we're gonna get, it's either gonna be an LQ4 or LQ9. We're gonna tear it apart, get new forged pistons, rods, and not sure what we're gonna do for the heads just yet. So we gotta get mounts, we have to find an engine. Once we get the engine, we'll go ahead and go through the rebuild process. So forged rods, forged pistons, and that'll be it. So meantime, we'll clean up the bay. We're going to get all this stuff moved out of the way so we can continue working here, and we'll continue recording. So I think this is gonna get really fun. It's awesome. I'm so freaking excited that we managed to get that out. And I think it just makes me feel good. It's a first, you know, so I'm so happy to be able to work on this car. I can't wait. And yeah, so stay tuned. He told me not to say stay tuned, but give us a like and don't forget to subscribe. Cool, thanks a lot, guys.
Oh.
That good?
Yeah.
Stay tuned.